Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kendra. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome anyway. I'm at the thrift store today, the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. And in our town, we don't have a lot of thrift store opportunities. We just have there could be a few little ones that I'm not thinking of, but mostly we have Goodwill and we have St. Vinny's. Hi everybody, I'm back. I know that I said I would show you the inside of the store, but let me explain. By the time it was time to go in, the parking lot was about half full and people were already crowding the door. Like they would pull up, jump out of their cars and try to get in the door first, in a line. I waited until most of everybody was in there. Nobody was waiting at the door. I don't think everybody needs to be, acting out that way. Anyway, there's nothing in there you can't live without. You didn't even know you needed it till you went in there, So, and I'm talking about a thrift store. I know my husband actually goes to thrift stores to find things. In fact, when we need something replaced in the house, we needed a new bathroom light in this house. And I said, that bathroom light is not made for a bathroom. It's like one light up above, I said, it's not, we have other lights that are in there, but they're along the wall, over the vanity and all of that. Anyway, I said, we need a new one. If you need me to, I'll go with you, but this is what I want. I don't want you to get it at a thrift store. I said, I don't want used. I want new. Because he is the master at finding. So he goes and he gets this same thing that I had described, and he got it at St. Vinny's for $5 or something. I mean, I couldn't complain, but I feel like Hand Me Down Kathy. Was there a doll or a song, Hand Me Down Kathy or something? Anyway, so what was I? Oh yeah. So I got in there and it was wall-to-wall people, and people that were willing to block the goods with their carts so you couldn't get anywhere near that aisle like that. They were actually doing that. And then if you would get somewhere first, this happened to me twice, same lady twice. I swear she was following me. I went to look at, they've got one section that's just sewing notions. There's ribbon and yarn and buttons and stuff like that in this one section. And it's a real small section. It's like they put it in a corner at the very back of the store. So one person can fit in there. She jammed her cart in, pinned me in there, and then scooted around and got in. And I left my cart, when I was looking, so it wouldn't, anyway. It was to see that people are different now. I believe they're acting differently than they did before the world changed. And it's almost like they're desperate. And maybe they are. And I know that there are a lot of people that have way bigger problems than I ever thought about having. Anyway, so I wasn't about to film because I took a long route getting there, didn't I? Let me show you what I got. I don't have COVID. I just had some, what did I have? Cheese and bread. And yummy, that was a good lunch. It was a late lunch. I was thinking on my way home, where can I stop? Where can I stop? But I didn't. So let me show you the first things first. I got some things for Miss Patience. She's my 8-year-old granddaughter. I got her the Paper Bag Princess, and it's one of those children's books from school, the Scholastic sales. And it's about a little girl and a dragon, and she's all about stuff like that. And then I might put this away until spring, late winter and spring. It's actually a teacher's magazine that has all kinds of craft ideas and game ideas and learning, activities and things like that. So those two are for her. And books are really inexpensive there. And she loves to play dress up. I'm telling you, she really does. I'm going to put away the blatantly Halloween stuff and start working on her Christmas and winter and stuff. So these were 50 cents and they're just funny. I might glue some jingle bells to these. I don't know. Do something even better. And then she's got this already has it, a jingle bell hat. So this was $1. And these were 50 cents. Where's that? Yeah, 50 cents. I'm sorry, guys. When it gets excited. And then I like to put new toys in her little desk area over in the living room. How much were you? $1. And a little reindeer. He needs a red nose, in my opinion. Doesn't that look like he did have a red nose? What can I do to that to make it red again? He's cute. And one of these big-eyed deals, also $1. Okay, and this is my my favorite thing. You know that song in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer about we're from the island of misfit toys? Okay, here we go. This was in a baggie. Everything was in the baggie except for this guy. And I think he was $1. Yeah, he was $1. So he's clearly from, what's left of somebody's nativity scene. And then this, no, yep, everything else here except for this. Okay, this also came from that. And I think he's a wise man, but he'll be playing the part of Joseph here. Patience has always wanted to play with the nativity sets that I have that are old and precious, and I don't let children play with them. I don't even let my adult children play with them. Anyway, these were made out of that, I can't remember what kind of dough it is, but you can mold it. You get it in craft stores. So I've got a little angel here and a little angel here. And they did a pretty good job with the sheep. We've got a little 4 feet. And then we've got, that is definitely a wise man. And I don't know what he's got. And then here's another wise man. They did a good job on this. It's really cute. They've got little crowns. There should be another wise man. But anyway, and here's a little, they made a camel. Isn't that adorable? They did a good job. His little tail hanging out the back of his blanket. Okay, and then here's baby Jesus. And there you go. And Mary. Here's Mary. They all look stunned. What? And then this is just sad. It's a one-eared donkey. He's had a rough trip. What on earth is that? Well, maybe, do donkeys have tails? Okay, anyway, and there's his feet. He's smiling. So she can play with that to her heart's content. I think that's all that I got, Patience, I think. So I'm going to put this away and show you the rest of the stuff that I got. All right, so I put Miss Patience things away, and this is the stuff that I got for myself, for the house, whatever. So the first thing is I got this pie plate with this, it's got a thing, it sets on it, and it comes, you can take it in or take it out. The reason that I got this is, well, it actually came in, there were 3 pieces. There was a 9x13 baking sheet pan, like this, glazed, whatever this is, and then an 8x8, and then this, and they all each had, this green metal holders on each piece. Well, I have the other 2 pieces here. I didn't know there was a pie plate, and since they were selling them pieced out instead of as a set, I bought it, and more than I should have. I mean, it's worth it, but, $5. So it's taped to the thing right now where I would show you that you can take in and out. You've probably seen these. You may have them. But I thought it was pretty and Christmassy, and you don't really have to put a pie in it. You could put, cranberries in it or something. Something, anything. So I really liked that. And then I looked through all of the Christmas mugs because I'm all about a new mug, seasonal. And I found this one. It's just white with a winter scene, trees and whatnot. And it's Williams and Sonoma dishwasher safe and microwave safe. So there you have it. And then I had a nutcracker. Looked just like this one, 50 cents. These are actually, I think, cheese spreaders or dip spreaders or something. So There was, like I said, a nutcracker, and he just hit the floor and bashed. So these are made of crockery or something, and they do break. So 50 cents down the drain. Oh, dear. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I don't need a knife. I don't need either one of these, but what I've been doing is replacing the ones that I have that are lightweight and I think kind of ugly. I pick up silverware when I go to the thrift store, and I see how heavy it feels in my hand. I'm not looking for silver. I'm just looking for something that feels good in your hand. And this is a nice heavy butter knife, and I like the spoon shape on this. And, you know, I don't care if none of my silverware match as long as they feel right when you pick them up. I like my dishes to match. For a meal, you know, but silverware to me doesn't matter. And then I got this because, let's see if I can pick it up and make it pretty. Okay, and this was, silverware is 10 cents a piece there. Here we go. And this was, how much did I say? It's $1. And so I buy the little plain wreaths, evergreen wreaths from the local elementary school, and then I embellish them when I get them home. And I'm going to put these on there somehow, and then also I have something else I was going to add to it. I can't remember where I got it. Okay, and so lastly for kitchen stuff, I paid $3 for this. There's feet on the bottom, you know, like these rubbery things. It's either a cutting board or a trivet. I'm going with trivet. And it's my favorite Santa. This is the kind of, you know, jolly old elf or whatever with the rosy cheeks and the... Look like we could be related, actually. He looks like my father. So there you have that. And what happened? Sorry about that. I forgot something to show you here. It says, it's the most wonderful time of the year dinner companion series at Williams in Sonoma. So it's got some real classic, like old-timey singers, Lena Horne, Peggy Lee, Bing Crosby, Andy Williams, Mel Torme, Wayne Newton, Ella Fitzgerald. And then Nancy Wilson, that's from Heart, right? Anyway, what are you doing Christmas Eve? It becomes less reverent at the end here with Nancy Wilson. So there you have that. I'm going to put this in the car because this is the only place I have a DVD player. Okay, I'll show you the last two things that are not books. The rest of this stuff is cookbooks. These are real heavy and real tall. I'm trying to show you with my elbow, but when I get too close, you can't tell. They're about as tall as elbow to fingertips. And she's carrying a pie, if I remember right. Yeah. And he's got a cornucopia here. So this is Miles. He didn't come with that name. I've given it to him. His name's Miles. And this is Sarah. Now, Sarah's younger than Miles. Miles lost his wife that first winter. Yes, he did. She got a bad cold. And of course, he had been married and his heart was broken. But then here's Sarah, and she lost both her parents that same winter. Cholera, yeah. So it only made sense, you know, here she was getting to be an old lady maiden, you know, 17 years old, and he was pretty old too, 22 years old already. So the two of these were the first wedding. Yes, that first spring. So there you have it. They got a story and everything. They may not stay up here. I may put them on the floor later because they are heavy. They were $10 each. I couldn't help myself. They are so well made. And they look like dolls to me. They're like resin or wood. I'm sorry, the lighting is terrible. Anyway, there's what he's got in his cornucopia. I just love them. And that's that for that. Okay, this is the end of it. So this was $1, and it actually says a child's Christmas cookbook. So I was thinking for patients in the wintertime. And it's got recipes, you know, and it's written, it's not written simply. It's written for a child her age. She's reading past her grade level. She's in the 3rd grade. So anyway, I think she'll enjoy this. And then this is an old magazine, but it was on Christmas, you know, so I thought I needed to have that. It's got good recipes in it. Then there's a Better Homes and Gardens here. Same deal. What year was this? Yep, 1998. So, you know, there could be some fun recipes in this. And the person who had it, I noticed, took recipes from other magazines and she laid them in here. Tore them out and laid them in here. Spread joy, not salmonella. You can see the brands that we still have all have different packaging and everything. It's kind of cool. So I love going through those. And then I've got one of these little cookbooks. This was $1. All these little cookbooks used to be 25 cents. They're not anymore. So they're not a good deal like they used to be. Gonna have to wait for garage sales maybe. So Nestle's recipes. This came free from Ocean Spray Cranberries recipes. Pillsbury Bake Off winners. I think this was 2002 or something like that. Anyway. And then we've got Nabisco recipes. Holiday fun. I can't wait to get into these. This one is Eagle Brand Holiday Magic in Minutes and all the Eagle Brand stuff that you could possibly want. Sharing Our Best. The Joanna Hoover, the Momentum Group. Apparently, the Momentum Group was a local group of people that had momentum. I really don't understand it. They've got their mission statement here. And I'm not sure, I don't recognize any of the names in here. But I'm wondering if I won't find some gems in here, you know, because people share their favorites for these kind. Now, here's my favorite one of this shared one. This is from the 80s. It's PRN. So if you ever work like as a nurse's aide or a nurse or a doctor or whatever, PRN actually stands for, it means as needed. But they also used it in personal recipes from nurses. A collection of recipes from the Geophysiopsychiatric Medical Nurses of Western State Hospital in 1986. So I have a friend whose daughter is a nurse there today. It is a very dangerous hospital. It's old. It's been there, I guess, since like the early 1900s. Hold on. So this I looked through a little bit, and it has got some good stuff in it. I found one here for a recipe I've been wanting to try for a long time. So there's that. Okay, and then this is it. This is the very last thing, and it's a box. Grandma's Kitchen, and I paid $1.50. Same as that little cookbook. Crazy. So it's got all kinds of recipes in here, and I went through them all already, and there's so many good ones. And seasonal ones like springtime, Christmas, Thanksgiving, like autumn spice cookies. I can't wait to really try some of these. This amount of stuff was just tucked inside, and I don't know that it was part of it, but it's got some good recipes too. So they had just like stuffed it in here and I got it out. I don't know what I'll do with it. Anyway, that's my story. Way too long, I know, but I was excited. I wanted to show it to you. And if you like thrift store shopping, I like thrift store shopping and going to other places like that. Like the next thing I want to try to do is go to a place called New to You, and it's where people, it's like a garage sale. You buy a space. I'm sure you have them where you live. People buy a space in this great big building, and they bring what they want to sell. Yeah. So there you have it. And here comes the mail lady. So my dogs are going to lose their minds. I hope that you have a great day. And I hope that if you like what you saw, you'll give me a like and maybe say hello. I love to talk. Take care.